I'm going to be doing a video about veganism, and I'm really excited because I have been vegan for almost 2 years now, and I've never talked about it on my YouTube channel. I want to tell you guys about this because I always get questions about how to eat healthy. So starting out, there are lots of different types of vegans. Like there's like the junk food vegans who eat like vegan junk food that like you can buy, like comes out of a box and stuff like that. You can pretty much put any kind of variation you want on being vegan. There's also people who are like cheegans, which is like cheating vegans. Like they have like cheat days where they still eat like animal products and stuff like that. But then there's high carb, low fat vegans, and then there's raw till 4 vegans. There's fully raw vegans. Fully raw vegan is where you eat only raw foods, like nothing cooked. Raw till 4 is where you eat only raw until 4 o'clock, and then you can eat like a cooked meal for dinner. And that's kind of what I am. I'm high carb, low fat, and raw till 4 vegan, which is a pretty common type of veganism. I personally do not know any vegans in real life, but I know a lot on Instagram. I'm friends with a lot of people in the vegan community on Instagram, and it's really fun talking to them about it and stuff, sharing recipes with each other, that kind of thing. But I'm going to be explaining about the kind of vegan that I am today. So raw till 4, like I said, is where you eat raw foods all day until dinner. And the reason people do that is because it can be better for digestion and stuff like that. If you've seen my eating disorder video, which I will link down below, that is where I kind of explain about my eating disorder and how my metabolism got really damaged from it, and so I went vegan to try to heal my metabolism. And that is very common for people with eating disorders to do. And so I found that I experimented and tried different types of eating. Like I would eat like cooked foods and raw foods during the day, and I just found that like my stomach feels a lot better when I eat raw till 4. So basically what I do is I eat breakfast and lunch is like all fruits and vegetables only. So like a green smoothie for breakfast and then like a big fruit meal at lunch. And I will link some YouTubers that I really like watching down below that you can check out their videos. Where they talk about like what they eat in a day and stuff like that. And I'm also going to film what I eat in a day after this video. My cooked meals could range from baked potato wedges with like wrapped in lettuce, rice with vegetables and lentils or beans or chickpeas, vegan soups that I make. The list goes on, and you'll see in my what I eat in a day is kind of what I eat, but pretty much high carb, low fat vegan. So I do not consume overt fats. Like I don't eat oil in any of my foods. I'm completely oil free. The best, and I've been doing it for almost 2 years now, and I seriously love it. I could do this forever. It's amazing. And I would definitely recommend getting yourself more educated about it because the meat and dairy industry is terrible. They abuse the animals, and honestly it's kind of gross to see what goes on. It's really disgusting, and I know I'm probably going to get some hate on this video because people don't like vegans, but honestly I don't see how being vegan is a bad thing because we're doing good things for the planet. You know, there's a thing that tells you what going vegan can do for the planet, and it's pretty amazing. I'm gonna pull it up on my phone right now so I can read it to you. It takes 63 gallons of water to produce 1 cup of milk. Red meat is also proven to cause cancer now, so that's also an incentive not to eat meat. Because 1 acre of rainforest is bulldozed every second to make room for animal agriculture, that's another reason you should go vegan. Animals feel and fear pain, plants do not. Meat is worse for global warming than cars. If it's wrong to eat a dog, it's wrong to eat a chicken. Eating meat increases your risk of heart disease by 50%. Heart disease is huge in the US. My dad almost had a heart attack when I was 10 years old. I don't want that to happen to me, so not eating meat. Grain used for livestock could feed the world's hunger. Like, I'm not making this up. I'm not kidding. It's proven that if people went vegan, we could end world hunger. So that's pretty cool. And, you know, a lot of people are judgmental towards vegans, and I understand that a lot of people think vegans are like tree huggers or whatever, and they're hippies and stuff like that, but if you look at me, you wouldn't know I was vegan from first glance. Like, just think of it that way. You know, I'm no different than other people. I just don't eat animals, and I don't eat animal, like, byproducts or whatever. So, you know, that doesn't make me a bad person, and a lot of people judge people that are vegan for, like, doing it just for the sole reason, like, for the animals, and I don't think that's bad. I think that's a great thing. You're saving so many animals, and, you know, the more people that go vegan, the better it is for our planet, honestly. Like, eating animal products is actually very bad for the environment, believe it or not. You have to just go look at all the documentaries that I've listed down below because you'll learn so much, and it's really crazy. When I went high carb, low fat vegan and raw till 4, my parents kind of thought it was weird, but I kind of educated them about it more, and now they understand and they realize, like, that it's good, and it's not bad for me in any way. So, you know, I think they were just mostly concerned that I was putting my health at risk or something. It's not bad for you. It's very good for you. And, you know, my parents have seen that I've recovered from my eating disorder, eat normally now. I don't, you know, deprive myself. It's been a big change, and they think that's great because before, you know, I hated eating. I didn't want to eat. I wanted to starve myself, you know, all that kind of stuff. And I'm not doing that, and I enjoy eating again. A lot of people that go vegan, I know they struggle with people in their lives accepting it, like friends, family members, boyfriends, spouses. But if you try to educate them about it, they may become more understanding, and they may not. But you have to be careful, because when you try to educate someone about it, if you don't do it the right way, it'll come off as you pushing it on them, and they may feel like you're trying to force it on them, and they won't respond positively to that, trust me. So you want to make sure you're not trying to push your views on them and make them become vegan. Just explain to them why you're vegan and why you think it's good for yourself. You just have to kind of like show people that vegan food isn't gross, and like, because that's what a lot of people think. They're like, well, what do you even eat? And like, you must just eat grass or whatever. And it's just like, you get these ignorant comments from people because they just don't understand. They're like, wow, you must not eat anything. Like, and I'm like, actually, I eat a lot, and I eat a lot of different things. So, you know, that's like a common stereotype too. People just think you don't eat anything. Like, they don't know what you would even eat as a vegan. Yeah, so my boyfriend, like, is very accepting about it now, and, you know, you have to just be proud of it, and you have to be confident in it, and you can't let people get you down about it. You have to be positive and remember that what you're doing is good for yourself, and don't feel bad about it. Don't let anyone make you feel like what you're doing is wrong. I've been vegan for almost 2 years. I have learned a lot, and I've become a lot more confident in it. Like, I used to not want people to know that I was vegan because I would get like these ignorant questions and people making me feel bad about it and making me feel like I was doing something wrong, something negative. And before someone would be like, oh yeah, she's vegan, I'd be like, why did you say that? Please don't say that. I would just get frustrated because it would always be the same questions. Well, what do you eat? Why are you vegan? You don't eat meat? But now I'm like, I'm proud of it. Someone like says that I'm vegan to someone else, and I'm standing there like, they're like, oh yeah, she's vegan. And I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, I'm vegan. It can be hard, but I've learned how to deal with it. When people ask me the questions, I've learned what kind of responses to give, and just to not freak out about it and not take it too seriously. Like, it's not that big of a deal. It's only a big deal if you make a big deal out of it. So you just have to kind of brush it off your shoulder and own it and just be like, yeah, I'm vegan. Answer their questions. Still, sometimes people will ask me stuff, like, you would not believe some of the questions that people have asked me. Like, sometimes, I can't think of what it was, but someone once asked me a question, and I was just like, are you serious? You actually think that? I don't know. Some of the questions people ask are honestly kind of hysterical. Like, I just can't believe that they would even think that. And they're like not joking either. Like, they were completely serious. And I was just like, I can't believe you just asked me that. I don't remember what it was though. It wasn't like super offensive, but it was just kind of like a weird question. I don't know. I guess a lot of people think it's weird like how much fruit I eat and stuff like that. Like I can eat a lot, but that is because that's where I'm getting the majority of my calories. Now a lot of people think like, oh, aren't you getting like not enough protein and stuff like that? Like where are you getting your protein from? Well, let me tell you, you can get protein from lots of different plant sources. And protein is not the most essential nutrient. And I am taking nutrition classes. It is my minor, so I do know what I'm talking about. But I will also list in the info box some links to where you can read more about where you get protein and all that kind of stuff. I'm also not iron deficient, which is commonly thought that people are iron deficient as vegans because they're not eating meat. You can get iron from vegetables, and I'm actually I have like more than enough iron, so I'm good in that department. I think I've covered the main things that I wanted to cover in this video, but if you have Netflix, go watch Cowspiracy. That is a really good documentary. Forks Over Knives. Get Dr. McDougall's book, Starch Solution, and read that, and read all the other things, and like click all the other links that I put in the info box. And trust me, if you go through all those links, you will learn so much, and stuff that you probably didn't even know. Like I'm still even learning stuff. There's just so much. But basically, do not get the wrong idea about this video. This video is not me trying to force any of you that are watching this to go vegan. I'm just trying to educate people about it because it's come to my attention that a lot of people just really have no idea about vegan people at all. Like, no idea. Obviously, because some of the questions that people have asked me. If you don't believe in veganism and you're watching this video and you're about to go leave a bunch of hate comments, please just refrain. Just click off this video and go about your day or whatever, but please don't like go and leave negativity in the comments. There's just no point in that. I'm just trying to inform all my viewers that have been asking me these questions for so long, probably close to like a year almost. I have been holding off on this video though because I wanted to do my eating disorder story first and just kind of explain that before I go into like why I became vegan. So just so that there aren't any questions left unanswered. And like a lot of my followers on Instagram ask me all about veganism and stuff, and a lot of people on my channel want to know about it, so I'm really happy I'm finally getting to do this video. And if you guys have any requests, leave them down in the comments. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked watching it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram. My Instagram's @BeautyByHales, and I will see you all in my next video.